you like heat? If so, this may be the vlog for you. If you don't like heat, this is not going to be something that you like at all. But with that being said, the heat and the humidity are going to start to come east starting this weekend. Where is some of that heat now? Well, it's in the Four Corners region: Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, and Colorado are sharing that heat. There's a big high pressure sitting over right now that has pushed temperatures in to the 110-degree range around the Phoenix area, down through Santan Valley, and even down into Tucson. Now, that high pressure is going to move into the middle of the country. But as it moves into the middle of the country, the severe weather that will occur the next few days is going to start to shift east. So now we're going to start bringing in places like Goodland, Kansas, Liberal, Kansas, 110 plus, possibly by Wednesday. But the heat doesn't stop there. As the high pressure continues to move, it's going to start coming towards Ohio. Looks like this weekend, beginning Sunday, here in Kent, 91. Now, we've already had our first 90. We may be getting 3 more as time goes on. So what do I mean? Well, a heat wave, I believe, is going to develop as time goes on. And our temperatures here in Kent, 91, 94 Monday, probably 90, 92 on Tuesday before it starts to come back to the mid 80s by Wednesday. Now, does this heat stop here and doesn't progress east? No. Washington, D.C., Richmond, Virginia, New York City, Philadelphia, Boston, parts of the Southeast, 90s or 100s. Washington, D.C. looks like it's probably going to get its first 100. I think Richmond will be right there. They'll be close. But I did see in the 10-day forecast that Washington, D.C. will probably likely see a 100-degree temperature next week. But here's something that I think a lot of people have to be mindful of with this heat wave that's coming. Nighttime low temperatures. If you live in the city, there may be a chance that you may not fall below 80 degrees at night. If you live in a valley, you could see low to mid 70s. It will be humid. It will be oppressive. It will be air you can wear. What does that statement actually mean? Just think of a wrinkled shirt and you put it out on a humid day. It can actually take the wrinkles out of your shirt because it is so moist and so humid and hot that it'll actually do kind of the ironing for you. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do your own ironing, but that's just a joke. But that air you can wear is not a joke. And so that's the kind of air that's coming east. How can you prepare for this heat wave? Well, make sure that you take plenty of breaks inside, cool down. Make sure that you have water, cold water. If you have access to air conditioning, use it. If you have, let's say, older ones that live in your neighborhood, check on them. Invite them to your house if you can to make sure they stay cool, because they and pets and babies are the most vulnerable to these kinds of heat outbreaks. Babies especially. When you are, say, going out with your son or your daughter and you have them in the car with you, make sure that if you have them, grab them out the car. Get them out the car. Too many heat-related deaths have happened because of these sorts of events. Things happen that shouldn't. People forget, and tragedy strikes. Check on them. Check on your older friends. Make sure the little kids are taken care of. Your pets, make sure they're okay. Their paws can get hot, especially in these kinds of stretches. What can you do to assure that you will make it through this heat wave? Alcoholic beverages, sugary beverages, cut those down. In fact, drink more water. I'm going to have lots of water, hopefully we can all kind of get through this together. Check your forecast. Make sure that you take it easy. Don't do too many activities during the peak sun hours. That's usually about 10 o'clock to roughly 5. Try to carpool if you can. If you're going to mow the grass, do it earlier than later, or just do it later. But that's all I have. I'll continue to try to update as much as I can with this heat and humidity that's coming to the east. But for now, I'm going to sign out. This is Arcus Cloud Nerd Weather, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.